Hello guys, so today we'll be doing LeetCode question 70, which is climbing stairs. The question is, you're climbing a staircase. It takes n steps to reach the top. Each time you can either climb 1 or 2 steps. In how many distinct ways can you climb to the top? This pretty much means in how many different ways can you get to the top of the stairs. So example 1, input n equals 2, output is 2. There are 2 ways to climb to the top. 1 step plus 1 step or 2 steps. N is 3, output is 3. There are 3 ways to climb to the top. 1 step plus 1 step plus 1 step, 1 step plus 2 step, 2 step plus 1 step. Now constraint, okay, now let me show you how we're going to do this. So we're going to do this by pretty much storing an array of the previous steps, and the way this works is the last 2 steps, added them together is equal to the new step, which is above it pretty much. So let me show you an example. So let's say we have 4 steps. 4 steps. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to get to 1, as we know, it's 1. So 1 is equal to 1 step. To get to 2, there's 2 different ways. So either 2 or 1. So 2 is equal to 2. Then to get to 3, there's 3 different ways, as we know. So 3 is equal to either 1. Well, let's go back here. Or you can go 2 or 3. See here. And 4, you can either go, you can either go 1 way, 2 steps twice. That's so 3 is 3, sorry. So that's 2 so far, and then you can go 1, 2, 1, 3. You can go, so we've done 1, so we've done 2, you can go 2, 1, 1, and 1, 1, 2, so that's 5. 4 is equal to 5. And as you can see, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So we know that the previous 2 values, added them together, is equal to these values, as you can see. Now, the way we're going to do this is by having some base cases. So since we know that 1 step is 1, we have if 1, we output 1, if 2, output 2, if 3, we output 4, 3, and then we loop through the array. So through the steps, so if we know step is 5, we loop through that length, and we go, let's say 4, 5 here, 4 and 5, oh my, and we add them to a current array. So the current array is going to be initiated to 1, 2, 3, and then if we know step is 4, so while minimum 4, because we already have 1, 2, 3. So while I is minimum to 4, so I is equal to 4, we go through the array. So we get the current value, which is, let's say num, is equal to the array dot length minus 1 and array dot length minus 2, and that gives us a current value. So for example, let's say it's actually 6. Here, this is 6. So we have a current number is 4. So we get the last 2 values of the array, which is 2 and 3. We add them to the array, where the value of adding them to the array, which is now 5. So we know 4 is 5. Then we continue, we get the last 2 values of the array, so 3 and 5 for the next I. So let's say, okay, I was 4, now I is 5. So we get 3 plus 5, which equals 8, so we know 5 steps is 8. Now I is 6. Get the last 2 values of the array. So we know 8 plus 5 is 13. So we know 6 is 13. And we return the last value of the array. So the answer would be 13. Let me show you how it's done in code. So create the base. So if n is equal to 1, we return 1. If n is equal to 2, we return 2. If n, well, we don't need the base case of n. If n is 3, so we do 4. We create an array for a value. So actually, let's go for a loop. So for let I is equal to 3 minimum, we have 1 and 2. But as I is smaller than n, then we increment. If I is smaller than or equal to n. Now we also have to create array. Sorry. So let array is equal to 1 and 2. So you have the minimum 2 values you can take from before. So we get let value is equal to array dot get the value of array dot length minus 1, which gets the last value. Sorry, length plus array dot length minus 2, which gets the second last value. And then we push to the array the value, and then we return the last value of the array, which is array dot length minus 1, and that should pass. Let's see. Yep. Let's submit. As you can see, this is the fastest time complexity, which is time complexity of on, and the space complexity of on because we will store the array. So to sum up, we get the last 2 values of the previous steps, we add them here, known as the current different amount of ways we can get to that step, so we push it. Then we go to the next value of I, we do the same, and we return the last value, which is the current biggest step. Thanks for watching.